my God! Guru! Guru, stop reading!
What?
Can you believe this? Apparently, Miss Universe organization paid Harnaaz to gain weight?
Emma, we need to talk.
We need to talk. Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. We are the Pageant Gurus.
And on behalf of Emma and myself, we'd like to wish all our viewers from India and abroad a very happy 77th Indian Independence Day.
I hope you all have a wonderfully blessed day today. So, all right, let's get the show on the road. Guru, I'd like to ask you a very important question. What does independence mean to you?
That's a loaded question. I think independence, rather freedom, is something that I've always wanted to strive for. And it's very important that we understand the essence of what freedom should be. Is it abdication of your duties? Is it financial independence? Is it the ability to stay or to be the best person that you want to? Let the world not decide who you should be. I think that's for me is freedom. If I can get the choice, as Manpreet Brar said, to give the women in her country the right to choose what they want to be, what do they want to do in their life. I think if we can reach to that state, I think that'll be true independence. What about you, Emma?
Wow, independence to me means freedom, freedom of expression, freedom of being who you want to be, freedom of choice, freedom of being happy just the way you are and celebrating your individuality. That's what freedom is. And I think since we achieved freedom in our country, we have been very progressive. And not only as a country, sorry, or as an in an economic freedom that we've received or whatever. It's about people, it's about women in this country who are so powerful, all our leaders, all our beauty queens who have been an epitome of emancipation for us and who have been inspirational for us. So I think women are very powerful. I mean, it's called Mother India for a reason. And don't you think, Guru, that a woman should be truly celebrated in every form, in every avatar of hers that she portrays or tries to be or wants to be? I think that's what freedom is in its true essence.
I completely agree, Emma. But why are we here today?
We're here for a very important reason, because one of our celebrated beauty queens who has been so inspirational to us, who has won the crown after a gap of almost 21 years. Has it been 21 years since you won it?
No.
Has been repeatedly being bullied and being hated for no reason, literally no reason. So I want Guru to give you a bit of a heads up on what actually happened and what's provoked us to come out and speak solely on Independence Day today to our beloved Harnaaz.
So, Harnaaz and all our pageant fans, again, a very, very happy Independence Day. May all of you be as independent as you wish to be. This is something very interesting. So, a couple of days back, we were at a panel discussion where we discussed various things reaching out from the exploitation or the the charges at Miss Universe Indonesia, to who's going to win Miss Diva, and almost a 4.5 hour long marathon. So if you guys want to check out, we'll put the link below and have a look. But what's interesting is that what we'll do over the next couple of weeks, we're going to pick up the juiciest part of that entire conversation and create views. And we want to hear your view as well. So the first one is about an allegation, as Emma read on her timeline, about the fact that it was Miss Universe organization that paid Harnaaz to gain weight in order to promote the whole body positivity, image. And once she's back, you've seen that the weight is gone. And you should see what we said. So now what we'll do is we'll put a clip of what we said as pageant gurus, and we'll see you back.
See you in a bit.
Can we talk about Harnaaz Sandhu and her amazing weight loss? Okay. Now, I've always
our darling.
I hope,
She's our sweetheart.
It's our dream to interview her once, because this was the reason why we opened this channel. We love her to bits, and it's always good to see a comeback story. She's gone through so much personally, professionally, in every which way, back home in India as well. But this girl has herself, she has herself, and I think she just needs herself, and God bless her. And the whole of India is super proud of you, Harnaaz.
I received a very interesting DM from an Indian fan, okay, whose name I will not name. This is what he said, okay. Did you see Harnaaz? She has become slim. I thought she was amazing. And this fan says it was Miss Universe organization who had asked her to put on the weight so that they can talk about body positivity. And then she started gaining weight after Chesley Chris's death. Chesley Chris was Miss USA 2020, who jumped to her death 2 years ago. I already knew once she gave up the crown, she would lose her weight. And I was like astonished. Really? Is that for real? And this guy said, that's what Indian people think. She has never told anyone about her celiac disease. And celiac can be maintained by eating gluten-free diet. And believe me, she's from Punjab, which is the largest producer of wheat. They eat wheat every day, and yet she never gained weight. And if I'm not wrong, gluten is found only in grains. And we Indians are used to grains in our daily life. Yet people kept on defending her that it's because of change of food in the United States, which is crap. They made her look fat and doing her entire reign. So they can talk about it and still ask people not to talk about it. Also, it was Kun Ann who wanted married women and not IMG era. The rules were set by her. It was only revealed that she owned Miss Universe later, whereas she had purchased Miss Universe way before the announcement of married women. And it just went, our beloved guests, the pageant gurus, could you please confirm if that's true or not?
It's all BS. And first of all, I'm trying to I'm editing myself. It is a lot of crap. Okay, first of all, celiac disease can affect you anytime. I have fibromyalgia since 4 years. I was eating wheat and gluten, all of it. Nothing affected me till 4 years later when it did affect me. And because of fibromyalgia, I cannot have gluten. So yes, it can come later in your life, and it's amazing about her. But we call out the ones that are weak. I'm like, yeah, we know. But then we love all countries. We love Philippines. We love Indonesia. We have so many favorites. So why can't pageant fans be open to everything is what I'm very concerned about. And everyone starts lashing out at all countries. Philippines lost, so they start lashing out at everyone else. That I mean, this has been going on for years, and everyone's promoting this bullying, and it's not normal. You gotta love. You cannot expect your country to win every year, every pageant. You have to be realistic on that, right? And it starts from there. Your country doesn't win, you bring out all sorts of rumors, start bullying. Harnaaz was innocent. She was a child. She's a baby. She's so young. Do you know how much she absorbed by that? Maybe she's not as emotionally strong as us for us to handle that sort of a backlash. She absorbed it. And what happens? You tell me something. How many have not been depressed and you tend to binge eat, or you tend to stress eat, or do something toxic to your body? We all do it. So why bludgeon her for that, right? Support her, feel her, love her.
I think that Harnaaz is not the only Miss Universe that gained weight, and when she passed the crown, she'll go back better than ever. Dayanara Torres gained some weight, and she admitted that when she gave her crown in 1994, nobody noticed because of her body frame. She looked amazing until today's day. Zuleika Rivera gained weight because all the traveling. Look, her body right now is sickening. Denise Quiñones as well.
Lisa
You
Machado.
know, Alicia Machado as well. Harnaaz is going through the same process. What I hate is the hate of bullying.
Yeah.
As a man that suffered for 5 days because make you swell. So we don't know what is going on in her life, but she didn't receive support for plain and simple. What happened here with these freaking bullies is this: that because their contestant didn't win, they're gonna wait for a flaw and go from there. I'm sorry, but if for what I heard before, I had no idea. But in Miss Paraguay, now current Mark Anthony's wife,
Already a
mother
mother.
of one of his kids, already a mother, so she already had her life set. Sorry, but it's true. If she bullied Harnaaz and was mean towards her, according to what I heard previously, then there's a reason why you didn't win because you bad soul. If that is true, like it's like when Miss Colombia, that I didn't like her, and no bomb her videos, 2 pieces, and she still look amazing until the day she gave her crown. La Raduta gained some weight when she passed the crown. No, and she was proud. I mean, come on, these girls spend time training for this job, but when they get the job, they need to travel, which means eating time is going to be affected. They will not be able to go to the gym all the time. Everybody gain weight, but what I hate is bullies thinking that, oh, because mine didn't win, I'm gonna bash you. Guess what? Where are you right now? Maybe with a lot of bills on, and I don't give a flower bomb about it. If people from any freaking Latin country don't like Harnaaz, guess what? Harnaaz is doing so. The first one up, marry a rich man to have her life set. So let's pass the page. Harnaaz will be and always be one of the greatest Miss Universe, like it or not. And if you don't like that, check your life. Because I've seen some comments from some people here. I don't like Harnaaz. Where do you live right now? Where do you sleep? If you live all together, no.
The person is supposed to be a beautiful girl, is supposed to be like, it's all in your mind and all in your head and all your perception, which is quite warped. So I think, like I said, beauty standards. We've done a show on this, the realistic beauty standards in the pageant industry. Guys, try and catch that. You'll know what we mean by it. Are we being realistic about beauty standards?
Yeah,
All right. So what do you guys thought about that? The entire conversation. This was apparently some pageant fan, obviously non-Indian, who has done some research, quote unquote, on Harnaaz's diet, her being a Punjabi and eating gluten food, and came to some great grand conclusion, deranged conclusion, that she was paid to gain weight to promote body positivity. If that was the case, then why was she snubbed so much? Why was she depressed? What person would put herself through that? Trust me, we Indians are not that weak. This is not an insult on Harnaaz. This is an insult on us Indians, on our integrity, on our principles of wanting to be different, wanting to be natural. And that's what Harnaaz has been from day one. Even though she started gaining weight, she rocked it. She was confident. She was happy. She went to Philippines and they loved her. And there was so much of love pouring in from Philippines. She had all the support of other beauty queens, Katerina as well, Pia as well. And these women have suffered a lot of bashing as well and bullying. Please remember one thing. Freedom of expression does not mean freedom to hate, freedom to bully. No, you don't have that right. So you need to understand, with whatever power that you have on social media, to say what you can. And if you want to impart some good positive energy or wisdom, use it wisely. And this is just a clear example of how much a person is willing to hate someone for absolutely no reason. So this is something Guru and I are very affected by, that after the fact that she's lost weight now, she's her beautiful self, she's always been beautiful, she's still hated. So what? So we won the Miss Universe crown and that was a mistake? And so now we should never even think of craving the crown again? What do you think about this, Guru?
So, it's very clear that people will say what they have to say. They will judge you either which ways. They will hop sides depending on what works for them, what suits them. And it's very important to really feel independent. You need to own your own timeline. And I think that's what Michelle D also said in one of the podcasts that she owned her space. And I think Harnaaz did exactly that. We've never seen her trying to bash anyone, to convince anyone to do right or to believe in how she knows herself. I think she's the biggest strength, and salute to her. And I think, we can only request viewers, and because this was the first time we also felt how, these beauty queens feel when they read comments on their timeline. It's not easy. Even one comment can really, it does have an impact. We all are human beings at the end of the day. You might say, okay, just brush them off or block them. But while blocking, there's this small seed of insecurity, of feeling that you're not enough. It gets germinated. And to continuously cut it each time,
Yeah.
can be very overwhelming. So, guys, your independence should not depend on others, but your independence depends on how good you are as a human being as well.
So yeah, I agree with Guru. And here's what we need to do as Indians, as a beautiful, powerful, democratic nation: be independent in its true form. You have to be positive and you have to be powerful in everything you say and do, but it has to be in the right manner. You have an opinion, share it. If there's something you don't like, be mindful in how you're expressing that. And we as bloggers receive a lot of hate. We do receive a lot of, bullying online for saying what we do, because we are different and we have our opinions just like everybody else. But we do not promote hate. No, would we say it? No, in our words would we try to even show that we hate. So this is something that you guys all need to work on, especially if you have your phones with you, you're clicking, you want to hate, you want to write something, you're angry about something. Please understand how that affects another person. But when there's no reason for anything, you want to just be superficial and hate a woman for the fact that she's being natural. It's ridiculous. And it was a big shock for Guru and I to even hear a comment like that. That the person went so deep into the Punjabi culture. They eat rotis and naan and it's gluten. She ate all of that before, and then excuse me, that's not how it works. So
I think both, I would say this on behalf of both Emma and myself, it's very difficult to lose weight. It's
I
not
know.
easy. I would never want to deliberately put on weight, and it's not contractual that they have to put on weight. And knowing that, and she always wanted to become an actor. She wants to be a global actor. And something like this would only be
Guru, she was not
detrimental for
Brendan
her
Fraser.
image.
Yeah, she was not Brendan Fraser in the whale that had to gain that weight for that role. Come on, where are you getting this from? Yeah. So, and it was not even Charlize Theron gaining weight for that movie. I think it was The Monster. Come on, guys. I mean, please put a stop to this hate. And we as Indians, we love everyone in our country that makes us proud, whether it's a cricketer, whether it's an actor, or a movie star, or a singer. We love them and we need to show our support to her and all Indians today. And that's why we come together, Guru and I, to share this love with all of you, all our Indian viewers, to support our beauty queens. And if you see any hate, don't hate back. Be mindful, be respectful, and support them, and try and cut the hate with love. That would be my message to everyone on social media. That's the only way.
So, guys, we'd love to hear from you. What are your thoughts, your views? Please do let us know. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel. It means the universe to us. Stay tuned for more updates. The next one, what's the next great point?
The next one is going to be a fun one, because we're going to be doing a lot of reviews on the up-and-coming pageant winners. Also, an in-depth view of the Miss Diva pageant, which is going to be coming on August 27th. So we are going to showcase our favorites to win in Miss Diva. So do let us know who is your favorite and why. We would love to hear you. Watch out for our next episode. Click on the link to see our interview, a group discussion with the brilliant Rafa Delphine. I'd like to thank you, Rafa.
You.
Amazing show. We had so much fun. The video was like 4.5 hours. It just went by like that. We love you, Rafa. And Louise, it was such a pleasure to talk to you. Guys, you got to check out Louise. He's a wonderful catwalk coach and strong supporter of India. He loves Lara Ganga and Harnaaz the most. Yeah, Guru,
it was really amazing to see the kind of love that international pageant bloggers have for India, the Indian queens. It was amazing, be it Lenka, be it Louise. I think both of them really appreciated the fact that Indian queens are very eloquent, they know how to carry themselves, and they are looking forward to the Miss World competition in Mumbai.
Exactly. So you never know. We might see Rafa or Louise joining us in Mumbai for the Miss World 2023 in Mumbai. So stay tuned for more on that, and we will keep you updated on how things go. So check out their channel as well, and check out this entire group discussion, and tell us what you think. All right. So, Guru.
Well, all I have to say is Jai Hind, Shukriya.
Namaste, India. Stay safe and God bless. Mwah.
Bye.